I was in my life group this past week, my Bible study group from church, and we're meeting over Zoom right now because we can't meet in person. And we got to talking about how all the different ways that our lives have been impacted by this pandemic, by the stay-at-home orders and everything. And the conversation turned to, we were talking about what are the blessings in disguise? What are the positive things that have come out of this? And, things like being able to spend more time with our families. And, I talked about how my life has, for me anyway, my life has felt a lot more relaxed lately. I have a wife, we have 3 kids. A lot of times it seems like we have something going on just about every night of the week. And, sometimes life feels really rushed and chaotic. And, here lately, the only places I'm going are to work and occasionally to go buy some groceries. But other than that, we're staying in every night. And it's been kind of nice, and I have something going on every single night. And being able to just chill out at home and relax with my family. This morning I was doing my Bible study, and I'm doing a New Testament reading plan. I was in the book of Luke, and in chapter 10, there's a story where Jesus goes to visit these 2 sisters. They're Mary and Martha. And after he gets there, Martha goes to work, preparing to have guests over. She's cleaning the house and cooking dinner and doing all this stuff. And meanwhile, the whole time Mary is just sitting at Jesus' feet, listening to him preach and talk about the kingdom of God. And at one point, Martha gets frustrated and goes over and starts complaining to Jesus, saying, "Hey, I'm doing all this stuff. Why don't you tell Mary to help me out?" And Jesus' response, he says, "My dear Martha, you're worried and upset over all these details. There's only one thing worth being concerned about. Mary has discovered it, and it will not be taken away from her." And so what he's trying to teach Martha is that, look, you're trying to do all these things, you're trying to check all these things off your to-do list and do all this busy work, but you're not really focused on the most important thing, which was him. And, I think that's definitely a good lesson. Right now, a lot of us are finding have more downtime than we usually do. And I think, personally, I'm going to take advantage of that and, work on strengthening my relationships, definitely with my family, with my wife and my kids, but most importantly, my relationship with Christ. I think I'm going to take advantage of this time that I have that I don't usually have, and who knows how much longer I will have it. But, while it's here, I'm going to just spend as much time I can in the Word, in my Camo Bible, and, just trying to, spend time in prayer and connect with God. And I'm going to challenge all of you, rather than dwelling on the negative circumstances, focus on the blessings. Look for the opportunities that you have that you may not normally have. Reconnect with your family, spend time on a hobby or some kind of project you've been wanting to get to but you haven't had the time. Comment on this post. Let me know how you're going to be spending your time in the coming weeks and months, because who knows how long this thing is going to go on. We may as well take advantage of everything that we can. So I hope you guys have a good week. See you guys later.